No healthy person goes into a nursing home. This is a very vulnerable situation for family members to be in. You're supposed to trust nurses, you're supposed to trust doctors, but oftentimes at these nursing homes, they're just not able to give the people the care that they need. And so they'll tell family members what they want to hear. Something we hear time and time again is family members put their loved one in a nursing home. Every time they ask a nurse or someone there what's going on, everyone says they're fine. Or yeah, no, it's just a little thing here. We're dealing with it. Don't worry, we've got it covered. Then they get a phone call from the hospital or a nurse saying, hey, your loved one's being sent to the hospital. And it's only then, once they get someone else to take a look, that they see what's really going on with their loved one. That's when they find there's bed sores, dehydration, malnutrition, poor hygiene, unkempt nails, and the list goes on and on. And if they had said something earlier, maybe the family could have been an advocate, could have had a chance to push for the care needed. Instead of treating what you went in there for, you end up leaving with more problems than you came in with. And that's something that really should not happen. One case that comes to mind is with a small assisted living facility of boarding care, where this elderly gentleman who had advanced dementia essentially was left in his bed for days and days. He wasn't fed, and the natural result of that is obviously going to be malnutrition, dehydration, and severe bed sores. Unfortunately, that's not an uncommon thing that we see. But what sticks out to me in that case is he didn't have any loved ones to advocate for him. He was someone who was under the care of the public guardians. And while they tried their best, they're spread very thin. So this gentleman just wasn't getting the advocacy that some people do with their families. And so that just makes me think, how many of these cases are we not hearing about and there's no recourse or no justice on it? And so it's important for family members to speak up, to inquire. And if you think there's something going on, I encourage you, talk to someone, come to us, we can help evaluate your case and see what's going on. What you'll often find if you search for an attorney, there's going to be jack of all trades. They're going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you know, that might be fine. But this is a very complex area of law with a very complex framework of regulations that you have to know inside and out. Additionally, most of these nursing homes and entities are owned by large corporate entities that you're going to need to have a familiarity with in order to get to the money. And here at Lanzone Morgan, since that's all we do, we're very well versed in this area of law, the regulations, these corporations we see again and again and again. And so we'd invite everyone who thinks they have a case to come talk to us. This is what we do. We're ready and able to look at these records to see what really happened in this facility. We're never going to be able to undo what happened to you or your loved one, but there's certainly value in bringing these cases for everyone else. When they have to pay out money for errors or mistakes or neglect that they've conducted, that's something they remember. That's how you affect change in the industry.